Well, in this part of our garden, we're going to establish our direct seeded garden for the new year. And in about a week or two, we'll be sowing the seed of California poppies and a few other cool season plants in here. But right now in the garden, we can plant a few things. As David mentioned earlier, we can still plant the bare root fruit trees and any other bare root trees or shrubs. Bare root roses can go into the ground at this time. And also, as I mentioned a little bit earlier, the asparagus and strawberry plants can go out right now, as can the grapes and any of the brambles like raspberries or blackberries. This is an Apache cultivar of blackberry, and we'll be planting it in the garden here in the later afternoon. Now, by the middle of the month of March, we can start planting our balled and burlapped trees and shrubs, or any of our containerized landscape plants like these broadleaf evergreens we have here, like the mahonia and some of our boxwoods right here. And also by St. Patrick's Day, we'll try to have our potatoes in the ground along with our onion sets. Now, we can also start sowing the seed of some of our cool season vegetable crops in about the middle of the month, things like beets and carrots and lettuce and radishes. And we can also set out transplants of cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower. And you will have better luck getting some of those plants to germinate in the garden if the soil temperature is about 40 degrees, 2 inches below the soil surface for a few days. And you can check that out with a soil thermometer like we've got right here. Well, also in the middle of March, we can start planting some cool season color plants in our garden for some ornamental purposes. We can plant things like dianthus, alyssum, stock, snapdragons, and even Swiss chard. And if you didn't plant any pansies in your garden last fall and have them overwinter through the winter here in Oklahoma, you can go out and purchase pansy plants and get those in the ground. It's not too late to do that. If you do plant them in the spring, I recommend the 4-inch size pots of the pansies. That'll just enable them to have that bigger root system. They'll get better established quicker in your garden. Now, remember not to plant any tender vegetables or bedding plants in your garden until about mid or late April. That's when we have our average last frost.
We hope you enjoyed this video. It's part of our OK Gardening Classics YouTube channel. You can also find more recent videos on our Oklahoma Gardening YouTube channel. And join us on social media for great gardening tips, photos, and discussion.